One of the options you have in the Mac Lab is to work toward starting your own business. And that business can't really launch. You can't be making money from inside the classroom because that's against the law. But nothing says that on the day you graduate that you can't have a ready-made site already full of your own creations, all built up and ready to go as soon as you graduate using the work you created in a high school classroom. So for some of you, starting your own business will be an honest goal in here and something I will help you work towards. Now, at some point last year, I launched this Instagram account. I registered scosign.com and, designed a simple logo. And this is a totally unique object. How do I know? That's another story, a long story we can get into another time. But the point that I want to make with this video is that, I don't know, somewhere around 95% of the content, maybe 90 to 95, is collaborative, working with students. Michael's fineLine application was where these images originated. This is Zach, who just graduated and does have his own business. This is Shapescape. This is Chris's structured app, still structured. Zach's shape plane, back to structured, back to shape plane, back to structured, and Zach's arc welder, and then Camden's pixel grid. Now, there are other students making applications that, are getting closer to being ready for prime time, but the idea that all of these lines and shapes were created at the push of a button, well, it's a little more complicated than that and was many, many pushes of the button in this case, and then take this PDF, this vector artwork, into Illustrator and then fine-tune the lines and the thicknesses and the fills, and then move it over to Photoshop where, a little color is added. Quite often I do a lot of enhancement in Photoshop, but for this, all the work was done for me practically, and I arrived at this finished product. So let's come back, and at all these apps, I'll take you through how they all work. This is fineLine, but this is fineLine using a lot of custom settings that I have input. So I'm going to drop fineLine into your documents folder. And it will be sitting there, and I'll take you through how to use it, where your files save, how to open it up, how to work. And it's tricky. It's kind of like juggling because you've got fineLine, this application, you've got Illustrator and Photoshop, and all three apps work differently. And you have to learn how to control and how to think through. This will take practice, but this will make you far better at understanding workflow, naming conventions, file handling, all of the things that make a digital artist productive. So I strongly urge you, whether or not you're interested in this generative artwork, and believe me, it is far more flexible than you can imagine. There will be something in here for everyone. So let's come back and let's not just watch the videos, work along with them and practice, practice, practice. Because it takes a while to understand what the heck all this stuff does. And I'm still trying to figure it out.